Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Queen Queer. On today's episode I have...
Hi guys, I'm Rhonwin Martins.
So I have Rhonwin here to help me today discuss a couple of things. You remember that I did a podcast with those two ladies where we were discussing about how it is to come out in a small town? I figured, you know what? Now it's time for me to hear it from the horse's mouth. From the horse's mouth. You refer first and then you get the actual people who are affected by this thing. So, Ren, tell me, how was your experience coming out in a small town?
Well, first I want to thank you for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure.
And like most people, like there's always a story, like a dramatic story. In my case, I don't have like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like people working out and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't have like situations like that.
Okay.
Like my parents are open-minded from the beginning. But living in an environment where there's a lot of old people, the judgment is a lot. It's hectic, but one has to find a way to live fast or look past all of that. So yeah.
Because I mean, like, what else can you do? I mean, this is home for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like it's normal for most people, like, and then there's the people that actually like all the negativity, people that always have a lot to say, and I guess one gets used to it.
But don't you think there was one person who says the people who are always homophobic, they're kind of gay?
Yes. I feel like the same way, like, I'm not going to mention any names.
Name drop.
No, I'm not going to do it. But like, there's a few straight guys. I think I can say they're straight. There's a few of them, like, that's been in my DMs.
Yeah.
Like for a while now. And then when I walk past them, they will be like, yo, the mensen make me sick. Like, to say like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, you've been in my DMs.
They
what if I expose you right now? Like, that's how it is.
Yeah, ne? I don't get it also because it's like, leave me alone because I'm not bothering you.
Exactly. Like, it's not like I'm coming to you and being like, oh my God, I'm into you, or just give me a hug or something. I don't do that, so why are you bothering me? That's how it is, especially in Rhonwin, like, it's like people are getting paid to try and bully us.
It's the insecurities, honestly.
Exactly.
It's the fear of what if I like this.
Exactly.
That's what I always, it's just that fear of.
And I always say most of the people that are like judgmental or they feel the need to actually say something towards us or make remarks or something like that.
Yeah.
It's always the people that's still in the closet that goes on like that.
Okay, that's so. So obviously you've been out of town and you've been to other places. What's your reaction to like being openly gay? What's your reaction to those people outside town?
Most of the time, like people in other cities, especially cities, like it's like they don't care. They will walk past you and be like, oh hi, and there they go. As well, here in Graafrenet, like when you walk past people, they will look at you like,
yeah, what are you doing?
Exactly. Being all judgerach and stuff like that. Like, but in cities, that don't happen. Like, they will actually come to and be like, oh my God, you're so cute. You two look cute together and stuff like that. Yeah, you will be criticized.
They will hound you.
Sure.
They will crucify you on a stick. Yeah, because the reason why I did this is because from an outside perspective, I wanted to get like how it is just being a friend of someone who lives in a situation like this. But now having someone who is actually in this whole thing gives it a different perspective.
Yes.
You see, this is why the show is all about different perspectives, putting your foot in the other person's shoe. Like that's what we're here for. So tell me, are you dating? Are you seeing someone since it's the month of love?
I can't actually say that I'm seeing someone.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it's more like a situation show, if I can call it that. But yeah, I don't actually have someone like openly, but yeah, there is someone.
Here in town though, or are they
like literally in another city.
Oh,
So
you and me are the same. We in the
yeah,
same boat.
I don't actually. Oh my god, I'm gonna be crucified for this. But I don't see the need in dating in Rhonwin at this point. Exactly. I'm sorry for saying it, but
it is what it is.
yes, it is what it is.
Yeah, long distance. How is
Sure.
it?
I find it actually more nicer.
Really, long distance.
I don't know why, but for me, like I actually like my own space. Like I like being on my own, and when the person actually
what star sign are you? Because I feel like
I'm an Aries. So when the person actually visits, I like appreciate the time more. And then when leaves, okay, I'm gonna miss the person, but I get used to it super quickly. So I enjoy being alone. So
so it doesn't have that deep impact. But now, how have you dated in town? Like
no, actually I've never dated in town.
Why? Why is that? Like, yeah, what is it?
Like I just feel like people in Rhonwin like tend, besides the judgment, like I can maybe the two of us are dating. Like I'm never sure that it's only gonna actually it's in every city it's like that. But in Rhonwin it's so small.
Yeah.
And
the small town thing.
Exactly. I will date you, you will date someone else, and that person would like try and cause drama for me. And I don't have time for all of that drama. Like it's all about succeeding, doing whatever I want, and I don't need that. That's why I don't date you.
But now, I'm sure you've seen or met people who've dated in this town. Like, is it there must be a specific reason besides the drama that people just don't queer people just don't date in this town. It's weird because most of them, like most that I've seen, either they're in situationships or no, it's just my friend, but we can see that
it's
no,
not just
it's not just your friend. But I feel like it's one of those things that the judgment is just too much.
Sure, the judgment is a lot.
The judgment is
way too much here.
Yeah, you can't be out here holding your person's hand.
You'll be crucified. You will be crucified. They will literally crucify you.
If you're from here and you do that type of stuff, it's a little too tricky.
Especially if your parents are like more in the church.
And what is that? Like, why do we have so many churches here? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I honestly don't know. I just feel like most of the churches, like, they like, But the reason mostly is like there's a family member or a group, a family that wants to have a say, and then there's another one that don't like consider like that's the one, and then the one person starts his own church and other people. That's how it is there. It's weird, but it happens. It really happens, yeah.
This is a lot. This is definitely a lot. Like, one day I want to sit down and have a religious episode. I'm gonna stay a lot of parts there. One day, one day. We'll do it. When? I have no fucking idea, but we'll do it. We'll get to it. We'll just need to find participating guests.
Just people.
It's gonna be an episode to watch.
I'm actually looking forward to it now.
I want to see it. I want to see it as well. I'll be sitting here and be like, yo, okay. I want to be speechless there. But then, tell me, what would you like and what are your hopes for this town?
God. Honestly, I just want people to like accept. Obviously, there's not going to be people that will accept, but I just want people to accept and be more open-minded. Because apparently, like most people say it's abomination and all of that, but still, we are still human. Like, obviously, it's still going to happen if you ever say or not. Like, so rather be more open-minded, rather like focus more on what's happening on your life and try to support people. Because how sure are you that there's not anyone in your family that actually like us? You see. So I just pray that happens eventually.
No, I don't know what it would take.
Sure.
Because it's not just a Grafnet thing. It's small towns.
Yes.
It's really a small towns thing. I don't know. I wouldn't have the answer for that. But my feeling is the same. I feel like we need to. it's a conversation that needs to be had.
Exactly.
It's a conversation. And you were telling me about at schools with the parents.
Yeah, like when it's also on Monday.
Yeah.
Like me and my friends, we like all on our way to school. And then as we walked in at the gate, like there was a parent standing there. And for some weird reason, she was like looking at me the whole time and I felt weird. So like I walked past, went into the school, like did what I had to do.
Yeah.
And as the classes were like divided and sent to their separate classrooms and whatnot, she came exactly where I was standing. She came like, and she was just like looking at me funny. She was like, "Why is he here?"
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, why wouldn't I be here? What exactly do you want? Don't you want like a child to be taught by someone like this, or like
maybe
people like us
gonna,
around your child?
Yeah, you're gonna be teaching the kids
to be like seriously.
Yeah, it's actually quite common, hey? No, you're gonna, as if it's contagious.
Yeah, now.
Wow,
the kids,
as if it's corona.
Exactly, and the kids, they will be like looking at you, or they will make like sly remarks like Kadimofi, or like winking at you, or like hey baby star, and stuff like that. They do that a lot these days.
Yeah, no, it's the teachings, yeah? It's the teachings that they get from home.
Exactly.
Like kids do not behave a certain way if their parents don't allow it.
Exactly. And I mean, like you're grade 8, you're like 14 years old. What exactly do you know about the situation that I find myself in? So why would you like judge me? So I just find it weird, man.
It's the teachings from the parents. Parents need to do better because obviously that's where kids see this.
Exactly.
If you treat people a certain way, monkey see, monkey do. And that's what the kid will do. Because she saw, it's fine, mommy can do it, daddy can do it.
So
why can't I? Hi, Roy.
Yo.
You look like you go through a lot.
Yo. And now that I think about it, I don't even think that I'm going through so much. But yo, these things happen.
Nah. Yes, sis. Yeah, sorry man, PTSD. You're gonna have PTSD from it. It's okay. It's okay, we'll drink and
we'll enjoy this.
And calm down after after this. Guys, well, this we actually were supposed to have another guest on the show, but then you know these things, eh? Because obviously in this town there's a lot of divide. So I wanted this whole episode because Rhonwin is from the colored area of town, and I was hoping to get someone who's from the Xhosa side of town, in the Kasi, the location, so that we can get the two different, perspectives and opinions about these type of experiences that they go through. But unfortunately, as the Crips and the Bloods. I'm kidding. It's not that deep. We just couldn't get him on the phone after this, but it wasn't that deep. So guys, this is my last episode in this place. Where I'll be shooting next, you guys will have to see. I can't tell you right now where I'm going, but you guys will see. From here on out, it's gonna be different. This was the last episode at this place. I'll be shooting from a different area from here on out, and then you guys will just have to stay tuned and see where Kay is going. So this is Queen Queer. I'm Kay.
And I'm Rhonwin.
Peace.
You came for a wedding like that, and obviously it's a pastor. So he was like, he called my mother one time and he was like, why does he have all of the victims on? Like, why does he have chokers on? Isn't that like a girl thing? And she was like, why don't you ask him yourself? And then he came, he was like, oh, ik hoop het gaat goed met jou, like I hope everything's well and all of that. And I was like, okay, no, it's fine, and with you. He's like, no, it's great, but there's one thing that's bothering me. So I was like, what is it? Like, what's going on? What's bothering you? And he was like, why do they have all of these chokers on? I was like, why am I not supposed to wear the chocolate? He was like, it's a girl thing, why? Your guy, why you wearing it? I was like, I bought it with my own money. And I felt like it's a trend, so why not do it? And he was like, no, I don't feel like this is like proper, and it's a girl thing, so you're not supposed to be doing it. And I feel like you are slowly but surely like doing shit that you're not supposed to do. Firstly, do yourself a favor and mind your business. And secondly, like, I do my things, you do your things, your children do their things. Why don't you worry about them? Like, you have one that's 19, she has 3 kids, 3, and you're worried about me. Let's not do this, let's not make it personal. I was like, it was personal since you came to ask me, it was personal from there. And he was like, nah, it's fine, I don't care, it's your life, do what you want, but no, God isn't happy with you. Like, okay, I'll find out when I get to God, but as for you, you don't have the right to tell me what to do with my life.
They always do this thing, like it's always like God this, God that.
Exactly.
Like, there are other sins.
No one's focusing on the other sins.
There are other sins. Like, are you telling me being gay is worse than a rapist, a killer? No. like it can't. My sin can be bigger than those ones. Like if we categorize in sins, my sin should be there at the bottom.
Exactly.
At the bottom compared to those two. Rape, murder. Come on.
And whenever you heard of a gay or a lesbian or a bisexual or sapio or anyone queer that raped someone, or that randomly would kill someone just because they want to, or like break into shops for random
No. When actually, although even though we need to there's a conversation that needs to happen about queer people raping their partners. But now we're talking on like a serial killer level and serial rapist level.
Exactly.
You've never heard. No, man. Honestly, but then also, I always think about like one day maybe we have like big guys with like long ass going around terrorizing men, so that men can live a day in the lives of South African women and gay people, so that they can also have that fear of, if I walk out today of my house and I will be safe.
Exactly.
You know, if just once, so that they can feel the intensity of how it is so dangerous living in South Africa as queer. On top of that, for me, queer, black, fam.
Oh my God.
Queer, black, female, chances, triple.
So it's like the worst.
Triple, fam, like triple, like.